Before I start this video off, I do want to say I probably missed a few things, so if I missed anything, please go down in the comments and tell me what I missed. Enjoy the video. 2 weeks ago, I made a video about WifiSkeleton, whom also goes under the alias of Cyrus or Star67. Star67/Cyrus had been in a lot of controversy in his past, and now after his passing, a lot of people have been claiming his innocence, which is never something good to do. If you don't know somebody's innocence fully, you shouldn't be claiming it. Of course, it's always innocent to proven guilty, but right now, he kind of seems a lot of guilty. 3 months ago, somebody named Salty released a video where they detailed their findings on a rapper called Jades, and a part of that video was also on WifiSkeleton. Now, WifiSkeleton is a very popular artist in the underground and, you know, now on TikTok because of their music, but they're also popular on the YouTube side of things because of their channel, Cyrus, that used to make commentary videos. With this popularity, they apparently had messaged a lot of their fans and talked to them inappropriately. In this video, we'll be going through the stuff that I have received from Salty and the shit that I have found out myself. This video is heavily helped by Salty, and I do recommend you to go to his channel and subscribe because this man has helped me so much with this video. He's a saving grace, honestly. He reached out a few weeks ago in DMs and sent me everything he knows and everything he's gotten from his video, everything that he wants to talk about in his own future video. But before that, let's watch Cyrus's video where he talks about the allegations, where he apparently debunks them, because we have to see one screenshot that he uses that apparently is fully void and doesn't count for anything.
Chase, it's me again, here for what feels like the 50th time proving my innocence, and hopefully this will be the last time. I'm gonna try to go through this as quick as possible to avoid wasting a fuck ton of time, so yeah. In 2020, when I was 16 years old, I met a girl online, and a sea of online girls that I was meeting at the time while trying to get over my first serious breakup. This particular girl that I met told me at the time that she was 15, which was a year younger than me at the time.
Now, the screenshot that is used right here is a screenshot where it says, well, when I was really big fan, so I will try any way possible to try to talk to him. Now, so I used to make fan art. So one day he DM'd me saying that he liked my art and we could be friends. At first I lied and said I was, but I felt so guilty for lying. Now this screenshot kind of makes it look like, oh, he's not in the wrong, he was lied to. But in reality, shown from this screenshot where it's the same person, Bunny, in the same chat, Bunny in this, it's a whole different story where they go on by saying even after he found out they were he had said to his friends he stopped talking to them, but he had given his Snapchat and phone number to her so he'd have contact with her and talk with her. And this was somebody else's story. This was not even her story. They had copy pasted this shit and he had used that screenshot. He claimed himself he had not known that was what the situation was. Now Salty says, okay, so I'll give you a rundown of why his most recent response is void of all validity. Due to the main screenshot he uses to make it seem like the victim was lying about her age is cut out of context. This is the screenshot. If you go to Skell's video from 8 months ago, he shows the top part of the screenshot but nothing more. However, the bottom part is very important, as you can see, as it shows the victim was copy pasting another testimony from a totally different girl. So the victim in question hasn't even said her side of the story. The victim in question is a girl by the name of Sherry, which had apparently had relations with WifiSkeleton for a while over Snapchat, where WifiSkeleton had sent her messages explaining how he wants to her and how he wants to stick his down her throat and how he wants to do all things to her and how he would ask for images. Apparently even Sherry had made a private story on Snapchat just for him so he could get from her. She would post her on that story for WifiSkeleton to see. Salty says for this screenshot, he says, on top of this, I've acquired an exclusive response from Skell as I talked to him prior to his passing. Creating my Jades video, he himself admits that the old video doesn't really hold any value no more. So he himself explains that this whole debunking right here doesn't hold any value and doesn't matter. He says that by saying, fuck my most recent video, that shit really don't matter. They never even had any age screenshots in the first place because they didn't exist. Gaming is a heavy stretch. I'd like to redact the video and explain that I didn't know that was not legit screenshots, but I don't got the login. This is the day we confronted Jesse and Sherry. Sherry is the girl that he had relations with the screenshots, and they just straight up acted like it was fake or some shit. I literally had no reason to think that it was not real. It came from their server. They did not say this was from someone else's story. It just looked like they were lying again. So from his side of the story, he thought that they were real and that it wasn't a copy paste from another person's thing. But WifiSkeleton WifiSkeleton has had a long past with lying about proof and things just to make himself look better. We've seen that by all the times he lied. For example, in the debunking video, WifiSkeleton had a lot of relationships online and with people around his age usually. But this one girl, Sherry, and another girl, I think her name was Jess, or underage. There's a clip of WifiSkeleton admitting to him talking to a girl that was him feeling bad about it, which got shared on Twitter.
She was like, so you didn't like it? I was like, well, I did, but it's wrong. And I was never able to put in the words why it's wrong, even though it's obvious. I'm older than her. I'm too old for her at this age. It's kind of weird. It's pretty weird. I don't know. It wasn't ever about her age, though. I mean, that's just what made me feel so wrong about it in the beginning. And I couldn't say that.
In his response, he says that shit was taken out of context and he said it to comfort somebody. Now, I don't really know how you can comfort somebody by saying that you were talking to somebody underage and how you felt that was bad. That doesn't make sense, but you know, what liars were say to make themselves look better. I personally think he's guilty, but you know, there's always the other side. So if I see more proof in the future proving innocence, proving that he isn't the one at fault, he isn't a proving that he hasn't done these things, until that point in time, I believe he's a and that he Sherry and other girls too. From the messages I've seen from Sherry and screenshots, Sherry has proven that Cyrus knew that she was younger and still contacted her, still asked for, still wanted to be something with her, even though that age gap. Cyrus at this moment was maybe 7, while this girl was maybe 30. The audacity to sit there and still lie while there's screenshots that prove you guilty every single time and video recordings of you saying that you've talked to somebody younger than you, sit there and still say, oh yeah, no, I didn't, yeah, it was like this or that, is fucking crazy. The audacity. Until I get shown some proof or I do some more research where I can see that, you know, Cyrus is not guilty, I will be seeing him as guilty. Even though I find him a good artist, even though I like his music, I will still be seeing him as guilty of doing these things to Sherry, and also treating women badly because apparently he cheated on women. But you know, that's not the main point. The main point is he went after a maybe girl on Snapchat after he added her because of Sherry having thoughts. Oh yeah, I fully forgot to say how they became friends. Sherry and WifiSkeleton became mutuals, became friends from Sherry being a fan of him and her eventually like going on Twitter talking about thoughts and how she has it bad, and WifiSkeleton reaching out and them talking. Eventually, after WifiSkeleton's breakup, a really hard breakup, WifiSkeleton slowly turned his communications with her into sexual, with him explaining how he wants to stick his down her throat and how he wants her to send pictures of her. And she went with this because she was madly in love with him. She had a big crush on him and she sent those images and she complied with those messages and she didn't really mind them. But you gotta still think she was like 12 while he was. The age gap is fucking crazy. That's pretty much it. If there's more shit that comes out, I will be making a video about it. But for now, what I know, thanks to Salty and other content creators on this platform, I do believe that WifiSkeleton is a great. That's it. Yeah, nah. Thank you to Salty. Go follow him. Go subscribe to his channel. His video about Jades is so high quality, and so you know, go subscribe to him. I mean, I have, so you should too. And if you decide to watch this video, go say in the comments, probably Christian sent you. That's it. I've been blabbing a little too much now. See ya.